first off, went with Moon My Vows. And we did decide on some Smith machine incline. I was at 270. I'm gonna just call it what it like regular weight. I don't know Smith machine conversion, and I don't care to find out. I had what would be 275 on there. It just wasn't feeling it right since I don't do it consistently every week, at least this variant. So we're gonna do just 245s on each side. Probably go a bit wider grip, kind of get a bit better stretch on the way down, and I won't have that fear of pulling my my pec like I have had before. Since it's Smith machine, so we could just push one side up or just get enough to roll it out. That is not heavy enough, so I don't think it'll actually affect me if I have to somehow slide out of it. But a bit wider. I'm gonna try my pinky on the outer knurling. See how that feels. Otherwise, I might even put my my ring finger on it. Actually, I might go a bit in, honestly. Instead of on it, I might just touch it with my pinky. Alright, I pushed it back a little bit. That's better. Stretch is better, I will say that for sure. Trying to consciously too bring my elbow straight down instead of sideways. That felt way better than the last one, and I got more rest on the last one. Like I said, I'm trying to bring it at least at an angle straight down versus moving my forearms back. Yeah, I guess that's really just the difference between incline and like a skull crusher. That's literally, yeah, I guess the perfect kind of contrast I can give you. And just like if you think about it, you know, the chest stretches as the elbow goes back, not as the forearm does. So whatever helps. I might actually push this. Perfect. I would say just this much back. It's really about how much you move back. Like though last angle where that set was good, I actually did like it a lot. A tad bit off. It can be a little bit better. Great stuff too. I'm pretty sure their water fountain's broken again, so that's cool. Wish I'd have known that before I walked in chugging my water. About to go again. But also say we did do our pull-ups. We actually didn't change up the variant. I just went all wide grip, and I did do some assisted. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Yeah, I did. Pull-ups have never been my thing, so I don't really care to admit that. But we did like 1.5 sets, I guess you can call it, without it, and then we started getting assist. So they felt really good though. Allowed me to work on some cues and really focus on what I needed to do. And the cues are really helping actually. Alright, let's go again. I'm gonna just do it. We're gonna put thumb on the beginning of the knurling. Do that kind of grip. Pinky doesn't quite hit the break in the knurling, but right before it. All right, here we go. This is way better. And I mean way better. Small adjustments, y'all. Bro, I'm here for it. At least hitting maybe 3 more sets. I'm actually gonna, in between, do some little push-ups, keep the blood flowing, especially that upper chest compartment. Yeah, no, I just love doing these. Like after you hit a set of anything and just start doing these, you know where you should be feeling it, and just that little extra pump. Could have just slid down the bench, honestly, that was kind of for nothing. And now we just got to keep thinking even what's after this, what we're going to do. I have some ideas, at least for back, well, and chest. I was thinking maybe some clavicle flies, but 50-50. I kind of also want to do the seated. Clavicles could be good. Either that or we'll just do incline. Really the only difference will be whether they're higher and I do them, or I use D handles and bring them, but could be good. As for back, I actually have a few. I'm gonna save it though, just in case I look stupid when I say it and I don't get it. I don't want that to happen again. I'm actually gonna try a bit narrow, see how that feels. Instead of thumbs on the beginning, middle of my thumb. See if we can get a bit better push at the top. I might go down quicker too, not fully extend. Alright, here we go. Yeah, now we're gonna have to. The purpose was to keep the tension on the chest, and it's definitely there. Come on. Alright, yeah, let me knock 2 sets out, but I'm thinking we might go back to back after this. I feel like I need to get the blood back in the thickness area. Otherwise, I feel like flies will move, but like I said, we might maybe bust out some rows of some sort. We'll see what I decide. Yeah. Rows was the move. We didn't get the angled one that I like. This one's a bit different. And I have to do separate D handles. So it makes it a little weirder, but I'm just taking it a bit lighter and slower, so we can at least still focus on our just the middle of our back. Instead of doing these, I am envisioning like a hammer strength row, so we're going to keep the handles, what is that, vertical? Yeah. Instead of like bringing our wrists up or palms up, we're just imagining like we're pulling both handles at the same time. Or like you're doing a neutral grip cable row. We're just doing, separate handles. Trying to keep a slight angle towards, or like forward, versus leaning back. So, get a good stretch, and then we just pull ourselves into it in a way. Or that's how we think about it. Same with if it was an actual hammer strength. We want to like pull ourselves into the seat and just think about bringing everything back instead of ripping everything back. Still don't like this angle. It's hitting, but I knew the other ones would hit better. They're still taking. Yeah, they're still taking. I also need a different song. Quick. Yeah, I think this one just is too steep seat-wise. I'd rather it be a bit more upright. I just feel like that would change everything anyways. But like I said, we'll just hit like 3 other variants while we're here today to make sure that we get every angle we need to. I'm gonna put my feet higher too, see if that makes a difference. Maybe sit a bit closer. It's a bit better, I'm not even gonna lie. think it's actually much better. With that though, since we are a bit higher, we gotta remember to straighten out the back a little bit. When the feet are lower, it's just kind of in nature, but with the feet higher, you kind of see my legs come up. There might be a tendency to round the back a little bit instead of keeping straight and just letting it pull a little bit. Still have to keep that in mind, but it was better. I'll just have to keep my feet higher. And really think about the squeeze. I would go one lighter, but then I think it'll be too light. But then also I think we kind of changed it too. We did let it pull our hands forward like this and then bring it back to the neutral grip. Just to get the whole lat a stretch. I need a better zone again. This works. See, after this too, I might have to hit another back. I'll be honest. I think I might have to do a neutral pull down though. Okay. I feel like it would hit, yeah. Or maybe I'll do a regular cable machine, but sit down and do it. I think that might be the move, since the other cables that I wanted weren't open at the time. Wow, this set's actually way better. All right, maybe I'm warming up to this. Maybe it just took a little second to click. Yeah, we'll at least do 2 more. Well, no, we'll see after 1 more. If 1 more it's not getting better than the last set, we'll do extra of the next movement. But maybe we'll do 5 still. As of right now, I definitely want to hit another back next. I just want a lot more pumped and filled up, so. Ooh, those cables might be open, so I'm actually going to hurry this up so I can throw my bag across the gym and get it. All right. This was the call. I was going to do a different kind of slightish variant. We were going to use an actual bench and lie against it, but this works just as well. We just have to put our feet in front to kind of give us the support and just like pushback force to keep us from, well, busting ass or anything. But we do have a neutral bar too. Feet pretty far out. We want to stay at this angle too. I actually go deeper into it on the way up. Stretch you get is nasty. You can try and pull it below your chest too. I think it's the ideal angle, or at least that I'm going for. You want to treat this like a cable pullover motion, so down at the bottom, kind of come up a little bit as you pull it to your chest. I might actually lower the weight a little bit. Let's get a couple more reps in. You can get a stop and go set. That's better. Oh. Definitely the look I was going for, the feel. So I'm glad that we found this and that it was just open. Though I do wish I had the bench because then I could just go right into flies. Might not happen. Might have to do the seated. Just, I'm not gonna lie, which is what I wanted to do anyways. I'm gonna be honest. I just like changing the angles on it a bit now, or a lot more now. I mean, we only did do one other set on that cable row, so we're actually going to do an extra, probably a few sets on this one. I'm liking this one. That was my actual, okay, that might have been my third set. Yeah, well, second real set, I'm going to say. Third set total, though. Because the practice set, I did do a lot of reps. I just wanted to see what the weight was like. This was the right weight. You know, it's not too heavy to where I can't control it. And it's not too light to where it's just too easy. Even if it looks easy, I'm telling you right now, it's not. Really just making that connection go crazy right now. At least for thickness there. I didn't want to slack. Last week kind of seemed a good workout, but it was slightly off. Like, it could have been better for back. So today it's going better. Like I said, pull-ups are already way better. These are way better. Gotta tell me what else. I might actually still do like an actual row machine. Yeah, I'm not feeling barbell today. I don't think it's gonna hit. So I'm thinking machine. And gotta think about chest. Definitely fly still, of course, because we've only done one chest movement. So we gotta pick that up. This is set 4. I don't remember. I'm out of it. Look at them quads in that shot. They ain't like half bad. Alright, let's go. I don't even really have a rep goal in mind. We're just going. Another day where I'm not really limited by time. So we're getting it. Holy crap. Oh yeah, side note, whatever. Phone didn't come in. So I don't know what's happening with that. I still do technically have today and tomorrow that it could come in. I just have no idea of finding out how to find out where it's at. It's even shipped, I guess, at this point. Oh crap, I'm tired. I forgot what set that was again. Is that 5? 4? I don't know. We're just out of it. We're just thinking about the reps. We are gonna go hit some flies though. I'm really praying the seated's open. I do want to hit like 4 different angles, repeat, maybe hit 8 sets. I just gotta see. I think it is open right now, so we're do you get this set right quick? Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna cut it, huh? Alright, I think this is actually set 6. Okay, we're tapped. Flies we go. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's taken. Benches are taken. The seat was taken. So we're doing flies both ways. So we're going to do them for upper chest as we kind of throw our chest out and palms facing towards the ceiling, hit some flies, and then we drop down and hit some regular flies. A little superset. Priority is upper chest though, so we are actually going to start every set with these flies versus the other ones. Not going super light again. We do want to think about these though, since they are makeshift what I wanted to do. I'm probably more than likely going to be cropped out for the kneeling flies, so y'all will kind of get a glimpse in a second. Yeah, we're going now. That's not bad. Holy crap, I need a second. We are open palming all of these though. We don't want anything to go through. Literally anything other, or any other muscle besides chest. So we just wrap our thumb on the outside. Gets caught on our hand, and we just we get our reps in. Was that set 2 though? We have a sign again that says free waters at the front. We're either about to cut this clip or we're going to suck it up, finish this exercise and then get one, which we'll probably do that. I don't even know what other movements I'm going to do today for chest. So we hit incline, we hit flies. Would say supine, but I'm not actually doing that today. I don't think it's going to hit. I know. I'm not a big fan of the free motions. They do have one with neutral and regular grip. I think I'm going to do that today. Kind of switch it up again, like I said. Always changing stuff. Okay, come on. Set 3. We puff our chest out. I think I said that in the beginning. Just to help with that and not hit shoulders or anything else. Or limit the amount of shoulders that we hit. We kind of just want to think about clapping our hands at the top. I think that's a good cue. Just open hands. Boom. Bring them together. I might have to dumb the weight down in a second. My chest is struggling. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely about to lower this weight. Yeah, we're getting cotton off right now. Might have to clip this. Get our water, and then how do I want to do this? We're gonna end with hyperextensions, so that's nothing I have to think about. Chest press, where do you want to put that? We're gonna go back to back. Yeah, we're gonna do a row, another row variant, actual weights though. Go back to the pressing, and then hypers and maybe some actual push-ups. Yeah. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna clip it here though. I need to get water and see which row I want to do. I am aware this isn't going to be a real good angle. All the row machines are pretty close next to each other, vicinity-wise, so there's not much space, and I'm not going to take up a whole, just like a whole machine just to set my camera. So we're going to do this. Testing this one out. I've actually never used this one. I like it. We're going lighter. We just got a 45, 35 on each side, and honestly, I was feeling pretty good with just a 45. But I don't know, it's just a different squeeze. We are actually putting most of our hand over to kind of try and pull without fully gripping it, but just using our palms to do it. Kind of like we would for our flies. but of course this time for back. You do have to rep run just a little bit though. Since you are pulling it into you and you're not pushing it, really the only way, unless you got straps, but I don't feel like strapping up for this. I don't think I should have to. Getting a good picture shows upright or like 90 degrees. We're leaning forward. We're just imagining that we're setting up for a back double by. Bringing our elbows not right next to our back, but a little bit out more. You should just feel that just mid-back flare. Yeah, I could just take the 35 off. I don't think I need it. I think I get a better feel. Granted, we did go a lot slower, but I like to feel better with just the 45. It's just, I don't know. I'd say we've really grown here. I think if we go back maybe 4 months at that, I'll be trying to load this muscle up with like 3 or 4 plates with the straps and just throwing it. Now this is literally how quick I'm going, or tempo-wise what we're doing. So you don't have to do crazy weight. Actually, compounds, it's better to go heavier with good form. I will throw that in. But other movements, just whatever feels good and comfortable, controlled, and just throws the body off. Oh. And this is that right now. I actually really like this machine. I gotta say, not old. This is a pre-core, yeah. I don't like older equipment. This one's not half bad. Do wish they had the chest pad, honestly. Maybe I could put it forward, bring it back, but it's whatever. I think it kind of helps that there is none at the same time. Kind of just keep a tight core, tight lower back. So there are benefits as well. But their regular row, not the biggest fan of. I don't really like it. The seats are they're just off to me. They really are. And then I hate the leg press. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. Like at all. But, yeah, I don't use much of their other equipment otherwise. Just not for me. It's really just dumbbells, barbells, or some cables. Not crazy amounts of machine. The only thing that really varies on this one is my foot position. That's what's changing everything. I think this might be the angle, honestly. It's nice too. This is one though where you can really just focus on the breathing. As you should, honestly. Like I said, tighten the core, keep breath in. Like you're about to do a Romanian or deadlift even. You're just bracing for it. I might hit like 7-8 sets of this if I'm being real. Actually, I really like this. Might be here for like 30 minutes. I don't even know how many sets I've done either, to be honest. I think this is 4. What else do I have? Chest again? Oh yeah. We are going to cut to that. Again, if it's open. At this point, I haven't gotten half the stuff I wanted to, but I think that one will be. I don't think many people will use that one. With some chest press. And yeah, probably just do the hypers push-ups on my own. And we'll wrap it up, get ready for next week. Or really just get ready to post this tomorrow and then get ready for next week. What do you say? He was right, no one had it. I haven't set anything up though, so we're just gonna have to play with the weight for a second. What I do like about this one too is it doesn't make a cut now. There's a little assist bar, which I like because then you can get some partials in there or just assisted reps without actually having a spotter or a partner. So that's nice. And I will go back and forth with with what grip I do use. Like right now we're doing neutral, but I'm definitely going regular grip after or next. And we are going to end up doing our 6 sets because of that. And just because it's our last bigger chest movement. So I want to make sure we don't leave anything in the tank. I might have to go up one stack. This is where we get those parcels in. Game changer. Actually, because that we're actually going to stick with the same weight. Payne didn't leave his phone, did he? Oh, it fell. Thank you. Got a little worried there. So Twin was lifting with my deadlift bar, but he did hit a PR. It's no Payne deadlift, but it's good for him. Yeah, he just did that at the house. So, saw the video. I think he could have done 10 pounds more, but it's hard to judge, you know. You don't want to overshoot and not PR, so I get it. Actually, I overshoot, throw my form out the window, and PR. So I guess there are subtle differences. But now we just don't deadlift, so. If anything, we might rack pull at some point, but I'm still undecided about that even. Mainly because they don't have the right racks here to do them. If it was only like 315, sure. Not 495 and up. Not gonna lie, I kind of like this grip. And I never use it. Well, for one, I never use this machine in the supine. I usually do all my wider grips, so I usually use that just for the neutral. Do I have used the wider grip on that? I don't know. It's nice though. I mean, it really does go for the same for any movement like this anyways. The wider you go, the deeper your stretch can really get. And yeah, just because it's more chest focused, but I'll take it. I like it. Seeing what time it is right now. Not bad, we're looking good. Like I said, we're not in a rush anyways. I just still gotta go to the grocery store, do some stuff. I'm trying to think how many meals. I think I just have one meal left, yeah. Unless I just throw in a little extra protein snack. Or carbs. I need carbs actually. I've looked over the diet like 20 times and I never eat enough. It's literally just the 3 pieces of toast, whatever's in protein bars, and 2 servings of rice is my daily carbs, unless I get some rice cakes. Which, is it weird that I like really like rice cakes now? It's crazy too, because I think the store brand ones, at least at Harris Teeter, the mini ones, not the big ones, like the mini bag of rice cakes, I think Harris Teeters are better than Quakers. Quakers just puts like a little, I feel like, coating around some of theirs. I don't like it. Don't like it. It just gives it a weird crisp. Yeah, I'm gonna get rice cakes after this. I'm actually not gonna stay at the top. I always forget to do that. Which is weird, like not stay at the top. I usually try and think about taking everything slow and steady, but for chest, I'd say it's better. Slow the way down, of course. Slow up, but yeah, just a 0 tempo at the top. Just keep every rep going. Continuous, that's what I was gonna say. I just mixed up both words together. All right, now I look stupid. Set 3? Yeah. I'm gonna see what it's like going into a whole set with that mentality. Because I really do forget, and I literally told myself that first thing on incline. Haven't thought about it since. Ooh, probably gonna, maybe like 15 seconds. Oh yeah. Couldn't tell if there was a notification or if it was the background. All right. Go right here. I remember. We're stopping at the top until we have to. If we need a quick break, then we definitely can. I need to readjust. That's the only reason I did that. Yeah, that was way better. I can't even lie. I'm gonna have to note that, like, just on my phone or something, honestly. Just for, I should do that. I don't know why I've never thought about that. Or like in a notebook, just like note cues that really helped for said movement. That way I'll never forget. Yeah, now that I think about that, I recommend you all do that too. It's actually kind of smart. All right. Yeah, with that being said, 4 though, honestly, I might hit 4 more. But let me get these done, get everything else done, and then really I'll probably catch you off the house or just at work tomorrow as we edit and upload. So another good one. Again, you'll have a week for the giveaway still. That'll be over next week. I don't even know what I'm gonna film next week, so at some point it's either gonna be filmed on the 3rd video next week or the 1st video the week after. So enter while you still have time. It's free. And yeah, catch you wherever next. All right, at work, like I said, it is Saturday now. And first off, we had a very good hamstring workout. I decided to actually do barbell Romanians again, and I stood on top of 2 bumper plates. Made a good difference, all right? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was feeling pretty gnarly. And also I guess like a cable good morning. I just took a bar, put it into my forearms, like I was holding it for a Zercher, and would just lean forward with my legs extended with a slight bend in them. That was hitting too. I'm pretty happy about it. Legs were looking fairly nice, though I was wearing sweats. I did a little pump check, so I had to take them down, look at them, admire them, and just, you know, kind of gauge where they're at. Of course, comparative to the rest of my body and what I can still work up before we start cutting and get ready for our show, whenever that may be. But to reel it back to what this video is, chest and back, I'm happy about it. You know, we hit our hyperextensions and push-ups at the end. That definitely was the last little push I needed. I started with like a 45 for the push-ups, did not end with it on my back at all. I think I got like 1 set with that in, and then we had to dump it and just do body weight. And hyperextensions just always hit. So that was a big plus as well. I do, you know, part of me does want to do the rack pulls like I've been talking about, but again, Crunch does not have the proper racks for that. They only have the arms that come out. It's not a full, what would you call that? I guess like a cage rack or something like that, where there's stability on both sides. And if I, like, you know, when I drop the weight, it's not going to bend the arms or just completely obliterate them. So I'm kind of scared to do them there. Could probably makeshift them, do it a bit closer so it's at the top, but I don't know. I gotta weigh my options. We'll see. But yeah, I was really pleased. Those last rows as well, I actually really liked that machine. Again, padding could have made a little bit of difference, at least so I could change the angles repetitively without me like having to think about it. But all in all, I think we're going to throw it in the routine. Definitely going to keep with the pull-ups. The assisted definitely helped work on my cues, and probably the best I've felt pull-ups, I'm going to be honest, maybe ever. Those cues really helped, actually. It was really just like, of course, I went wider, almost set my computer down. That would have sucked. All right. But no, wider grip. I do a bit more over on the palm and just pretend that you're bending the bar. Like what most people say, like when you deadlift and stuff, it's the same for pull-ups. And I just felt it a lot more. I could really concentrate on the actual like lat, and it just felt really good. So we're going to keep with it probably 2 to 3 times a week with those. Just keep obliterating them till we see more roundness, or the roundness that we like. But I think that's about everything, and if I'm being honest. Caught up on the push-ups, the hyperextensions, our hamstring workout today. I really can't think of much more. We're gonna be hitting back for our next video. Got that Tuesday, another same day upload, and then I'll probably do quads again on Wednesday for filming. We'll probably actually squat though. I think my hips are actually feeling a lot better, so I think that was the problem. I might try Smith machine though. I'm still undecided about that. I might even try front squats. We are not certain. But I definitely want to squat some heavy weight. So with that being said, I'm not going to elongate this. I'm going to edit, upload, get this video out to y'all. And of course, remind y'all again, enter the giveaway, all right? The video is on my channel, free to enter. All you got to do is subscribe and comment your favorite body part to work out, or multiple if it's everything, on that video, and you are entered. I think we got about 8 or 9 people, which is great. I absolutely love that, and encourage y'all to do more while you have, 6 days from today to do it. All right, so do that. Subscribe. Catch you on the next one. We're going to keep pushing. Might be doing a physique check. Not sure yet. Give y'all a little something with how the size is going and just how we're looking, feeling, all that. But you got to stay tuned for that, like I said. All right, we'll catch you then. Peace.